Okay, 4 of you have found it. Well, I guess we're sitting back and waiting. 5 of you have found it. Gosh, this is just like the old days, isn't it? 6 of you have found it. I guess I'll have some more Polish chocolate. What a shame. Back down to 5. And you found it. Great. Was it fairly easy? Did you just refresh and it said, there's a new stream? Is that what happened? Folks, I think I'm going to finish this chocolate. Hello, Miss Laybourne's English class. It's a marvellous name. Okay. From my perspective, it just says the stream is lost, trying to reconnect you, and then it doesn't do anything. Andrew has notifications set up for me. How flattering. Gosh, this is lovely chocolate. I am spoiling my dinner. I'm 33, so I can do what I like. Fuck you, dinner. Karina, I got the chocolate in like a big Tesco, a Tesco Extra. Go to the Polish section of a big Tesco. I love the Polish section. You know, Crunch chips, you can sometimes get them in Lidl. Nothing like paprika Crunch chips. This is recyclable. No, that's a shame. Well, I guess I'll just have to hide it in my bike helmet forever. How are we doing? 38 of you. I'm waiting on about 70. Folks, I'm going to give this 3 minutes. I'm going to give this 3 minutes for the others to arrive. And if they've not, then we'll just keep going. Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes. Hello, Matt.
3 minutes, starting now.
Paul Brett says that House Mouse has been binging MASH recently. Oh, great. I've never actually watched MASH. I probably should at some point. Your Camp Stew did not wreck the feed, Hannah. The bad engineering at YouTube and my internet wrecked the feed. Hey, how's everyone doing with the TV shows? Feeling confident? Feeling good? No. Echo Dot wouldn't kill you. Echo Dot is friendly. You should have one. Oh, thank you, Nicky Lind, for using this break to support me. Deborah Zumak suggesting that the shock of saying avocado wrecked the feed. I mean, that's the problem in America, of course. Everyone keeps going around saying avocado and all the feeds go down. That says number 7 is his favorite. See which one that is. If you're just joining us, I am giving this 3 minutes for the others to join. Oh, songs that will be with me to my grave. It's that and to be an undertaker. Oh yeah, 7's very good. God, I'm clever. Deborah, you have heard that. It's the only way that it's said in America. Alexa, how long is left?
You have 40 seconds left on your 3-minute timer.
And then we explode. Gosh, I hope you're all excited for round 2. Question 21 is an absolute doozy. Alexa, stop. Alexa, play an explosion sound. Nope. Okay, never mind. So, welcome back, everyone. Here's round 2. Round 2, the fun round. And this is question 21. Question 21 is the maths question. What?
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding right now. Please try a little later.
You're not on a team. You're not involved. Question 21. What is 6/15 expressed in decimal form? 6/15, 1/5. What is 6/15 expressed in decimal form? That's question 21. Nathan, maybe I should unplug you. A very rude thing to say. Question 21. What is 6/15 expressed in decimal form? What is 6/15 expressed as a decimal? That's question 22. 21 rather. Question 21. And question 22. Question 22 is geography. This is geography. In what country is Krakatoa? In what country is Krakatoa? Question 22, the erupted volcano. In what country is Krakatoa? Question 22, in what country is Krakatoa? Folks, if the stream cuts out again, I'm going to do the same thing and stop the stream and start a new one. Because I couldn't work out how to do the OBS thing. Question 23. Question 23. This is theatre. Which ancient Greek poet wrote the Bacchae? B-A-C-C-H-A-E. I'm saying B for Barney. Which ancient Greek playwright wrote the Bacchae? Question 23. Which ancient Greek playwright wrote the Bacchae? That's question 23. Which ancient Greek playwright wrote the Bacchae? God, I wish I was still eating that Polish chocolate. That was good. I'm going to get more of that. Question 24. They do these Polish crisps as well. I can't remember the brand. The one, not Crunch Chips. And it's like, I can't tell if it's cheese flavored or like butter flavored. It looks like a block of butter. I think it's meant to be cheese. It doesn't taste much like cheese. So good. Which ancient Greek playwright wrote the Bacchae? Question 24. Question 24. Which musician wrote and starred in the film One Trick Pony? Which musician wrote and starred in the film One Trick Pony? That's question 24. Which musician wrote and starred in the film One Trick Pony? Question 25. Question 25 is film. This is film. In what decade was the Jenny Agutter and Dinah Sheridan film version of The Railway Children released? In what decade was the Jenny Agutter and Dinah Sheridan film version of The Railway Children released? There are, of course, various BBC versions of The Railway Children, but I'm looking for the film version, the one that had a cinema release. Question 25. In what decade? I don't need the exact year, I need the decade that the Jenny Agutter and Dinah Sheridan film version of The Railway Children was released. Question 26. Question 26. If you're a regular to this quiz, you know I have a slight obsession with the official languages. Let's go through a quick definition. An official language is enshrined in law. It is not the same as a national language, which is de facto, or can be de facto. A national language has a broader definition. In how many countries is Japanese an official language? That is question 26. In how many countries is Japanese an official language? Question 26. Lou 19 was starting the old quizzes. I can't find those old quizzes. I need to delete them. Or maybe I should just leave them and then people can play them. Is that what people call passive income? The Holy Grail. In how many countries is Japanese an official language? As in enshrined in law. Question 27. Question 27 is language. Language. Specifically, this is an etymology question. Which 7-letter synonym of the word strange used to be thought to derive from the Basque word for beard? Beard, as in this. Which 7-letter synonym of the word strange, S-T-R-A-N-G-E, but obviously not strange, even though that's 7 letters, used to be thought to derive from the Basque word for beard? That's question 27. Eileen Jones is struggling with getting into the picture round. Question 28. Question 28 is sport. sport. That sport is darts. The top number on a darts board, so at 12 o'clock, if you will, is 20. What's the bottom number at 6 o'clock? What is the bottom number, the one directly opposite 20, on a darts board? It's question 28. Right, that should do it. Sorry about this, folks. Gonna do a clap again. Tell me what the delay is on the sound, please. How many seconds? Here we go. I'm clapping. Oh, thanks. You're all being lovely. Is the sound or video ahead? Video's ahead by 2 seconds. Okay, thank you. Okay. That should do it. How is this? Sorry, Miss Laybourne, there's not a lot I can do about blurry video. Oh, I see, it just went blurry there. Well, while... Sound is ahead by about the same as the video was. Okay. Advanced audio properties. Okay, that should do it. Let me know, and I'm going to carry on with the quiz while we do. So I asked you, question 29, in which of the 4 orchestral families of instruments does the double bass sit? And question 30, on what island was Napoleon Bonaparte born? On what island was Napoleon born? Question 30. Question 30, on what island was Napoleon born? That is question 30. So the sound is now 2 seconds ahead of the voice, is that right? I'm going to give you another one. In what island was Napoleon born? And question 31. Question 31. I've got this under art. So, not counting the evolved forms, in an English language alphabetical list of Pokemon, which comes first, according to the Pokédex on Pokemon.com? Not counting the evolved forms, so this is just the base form before you've evolved them. I've not played a lot of Pokemon. In an English alphabetical list of Pokemon, which comes first alphabetically? Sound is 4 seconds ahead. That's exciting. So let's try that. You wanted a 29 there, Anna. 29, in which of the 4 orchestral families does the double bass sit? So not counting the evolved forms, in an English alphabetical list of Pokemon, which comes first alphabetically? And I'm going to give you that sound again. Let me know how that works out. Question 32. Daniel Royd asks, of the original 151 or all the new ones too? Well, it's the Pokemon.com Pokédex, so I think it's all of them. Question 32. Which American caffeinated soft drink, named after a slang term for whiskey, turns 80 years old this year? Question 32. Which American caffeinated soft drink, named after a slang term for whiskey, turns 80 this year? Is that perfect? Okay. Yeah, the Pokemon. I don't know if it's the original 150. It's the Pokédex on Pokemon.com. So I'm guessing all of them. But knowing the answer, I can't. I think that this would have been. Let's find out. I'm finding out if it's in the original 150. Pokemon. This Pokemon was in the original 150. It's not more than 151. So, where were we? Which American caffeinated soft drink, named after a slang term for whiskey, turns 80 this year? And question 33. Question 33 is film. It's Disney animation. Which animated Disney film had a sequel called Dreams Come True? Which animated Disney film had a sequel called Dreams Come True? It's starting to get dark, isn't it? Time for a bit of light. Which animated Disney film had a sequel called Dreams Come True? Question 34. Question 34. The song Oh Pretty Woman, often just known as Pretty Woman, was written by who? It was actually co-written by the person I'm thinking of and Bill Dees, but let's ignore Bill Dees. Who wrote the song Oh Pretty Woman, not counting Bill Dees? Question 34. Who wrote the song Oh Pretty Woman alongside Bill Dees? Question 34. Along with Bill Dees, who wrote the song Oh Pretty Woman? Question 35 is currencies. Currencies. What is the currency of Bermuda? What's the currency of Bermuda? Question 35. What is the currency of Bermuda? That is question 35. Question 36. Question 36, and we're on to the home straight, folks. 5 questions left. Question 36. In what decade, I'm looking for the decade, not the year, did John Steinbeck win the Nobel Prize for Literature? In what decade did John Steinbeck win the Nobel Prize for Literature? That's question 36. In what decade did John Steinbeck win the Nobel Prize for Literature? Question 36 there. In what decade did John Steinbeck win the Nobel Prize for Literature? Question 37. Question 37. If I wasn't streaming on this, I'd probably be streaming on the streaming service Twitch. Which company bought Twitch in 2014? Question 37. Which company bought Twitch in, I think it was February 2014? Question 37. Which company bought Twitch in 2014? That is question 37. And question 38. Question 38 is literature. This is literature. Little Women, the book, was published in the 1860s. Tell me the exact year. Little Women was published in the 1860s, but what was the exact year? 1 in 10 chance here. Not bad odds. Little Women was published in the 1860s. What is the exact year? 2 questions left. 2 questions left. Lou 19 and Rachel Lloyd. Bringing back the fridge jokes. To my joy. Question 39. Question 39 is music. This is music. What's Adele's surname? Question 39. What is Adele's surname? Question 39. What is Adele's surname? That is question 39. And question 40. Your final question of this quiz is once again a current affairs question. Which church turned mosque turned museum has reopened this month as a mosque for the first time in 86 years? Which church turned mosque turned museum has reopened this month as a mosque for the first time in 86 years? And that is question 40. And that, my dear old friends, is all the questions in the second round, and indeed the quiz! Anna Forsyth wants question 36 again. Question 36. In what decade did John Steinbeck get the Nobel Prize for Literature? So, well done, everyone. You got through the fun round. Let me give you all of those questions again. Question 21. What is 6 over 15, 1/5, expressed in decimal form? Question 22. In what country is Krakatoa? Question 23. Which ancient Greek playwright wrote The Bacchae? Question 24. Which musician wrote and starred in the film One Trick Pony? Question 25. In what decade was the Jenny Agutter and Dinah Sheridan film version of The Railway Children released? Question 26. In how many countries is Japanese an official language? Question 27. Which 7-letter synonym of the word strange used to be thought to derive from the Basque for beard? Question 28. The top number on a darts board is 20. What is the bottom number? Question 29. In which of the 4 orchestral families does the double bass sit? Question 30. On what island was Napoleon Bonaparte born? Question 31. Not counting evolved forms in an alphabetical list of Pokemon, which comes first alphabetically? Question 32. Which American caffeinated soft drink, named after a slang term for whiskey, turns 80 this year? Question 33. Which animated Disney film had a sequel called Dreams Come True? Question 34. Along with Bill Dees, who wrote the song Oh Pretty Woman? Question 35. What's the currency of Bermuda? Question 36. In what decade did John Steinbeck win the Nobel Prize for Literature? Question 37. Which company bought Twitch in 2014? Question 38. Little Women was published in the 1860s. What's the exact year? Question 39. What's Adele's surname? And question 40. Which church turned mosque turned museum has reopened as a mosque for the first time in 86 years? And that is all the questions in the second round. Well done, everyone. You have done stunningly well in tonight's quiz. 19, of course, was the score to beat in the first round. See if anyone can at least equal that. If anyone can pull ahead of the anxiety lemon. But I am going to give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down! Pens down! Alexa, how do you say pens down in Portuguese?
Pens down in Portuguese is canetas para baixo.
Planetas para baixo. Please. Here come the answers to round 2. 6 over 15 expressed as a decimal form is 0.4. 0.4. Question 22. In what country is Krakatoa? Krakatoa is in Indonesia. Indonesia. Question 23. Which ancient Greek playwright wrote the Bacchae? It's Euripides. That's where Euripides won. Euripides, the modernist. Question 24. Who wrote and starred in One Trick Pony? That's Paul Simon. Paul Simon. 25. The Jenny Agutter and Dinah Sheridan film version of The Railway Children was released in the 1970s. In fact, it was 1970 exactly. The 1970s. Question 26. In how many countries is Japanese an official language? It's 1, but it's not Japan. Japan doesn't have an official language. It's one of those countries like America and Britain and Australia and I think Mexico, I'm not sure, that doesn't have an official language. But Japanese is an official language in Angawa, which is a state in Palau. So Japanese is an official language in one country, and that country is Palau. Question 27. The 7-letter synonym of strange I was looking for is bizarre. Bizarre. The Basque for beard is bizarre. B-I-Z-A-R. I assume that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. Alexa, how do you say beard in Basque?
Sorry, I don't speak Basque yet.
Question 27. Bizarre. Question 28. The bottom number on a dartboard is 3. 3. Question 29. The double bass sits with the strings. The strings. Question 30. Napoleon Bonaparte, born on an island, died on an island. Different islands, though. He was born on Corsica. Corsica. Eileen Jones's best friend is Basque. Make sure you say bizarre to them. Question 31. Not counting evolved forms, the first alphabetical Pokemon is Abra. Abra. Who then becomes Kadabra, and then Alakazam, and is designed in a worryingly Orientalist fashion, and has psychic powers. If we were counting evolved forms, it would have been Abomasnow, the evolution of Snova. But we weren't. It was Abra. Question 32. The American caffeinated soft drink is Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew, which I learned while researching this question, is caffeinated. Mountain Dew. Question 33. Dreams Come True is the sequel to Cinderella. Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True. Dreams Come True. Sequel to Cinderella. 34. Oh Pretty Woman by Bill Dees and Roy Orbison. Roy Orbison. Roy Orbison. 35. The currency of Bermuda is the Bermudian dollar. The dollar. Question 35, the dollar. Question 36, John Steinbeck won the Nobel Prize for Literature in the 1960s. 1962. 1962, the 60s. Question 37, Twitch was bought in 2014 by Amazon. Amazon is 37. 38, Little Women was published in the 1860s. The exact year is 1868. 1868. Anne Weaver tells us that in America it's pronounced Mountain Dew. Beg your pardon. Mountain Dew, and it goes with avocados. Little Women, published in 1868. 39, Adele's surname is Adkins. Adele Adkins. And 40, the church turned mosque, turned museum, turned mosque that I was after is Hagia Sophia. Hagia Sophia! In Istanbul, of course. In the latest of President Erdogan's panderings to his base. Hagia Sophia. Let's go through all of those again. 21, 0.4. 22, Indonesia. 23, Euripides. 24, Paul Simon. 25, the 70s. 26, 1. 27, Bizarre. 28, 3. 29, Strings. 30, Corsica. 31, Abra. 32, Mountain Dew, or Mountain Dew, I beg your pardon. 33, Cinderella. 34, Roy Orbison. 35, the dollar. 36, the 60s. 37, Amazon. 38, 1868. 39 Adkins, and 40 Hagia Sophia. Well, let's see how you're doing after that. It'll load a bit slower for me this time, because I'm running OBS, which takes all the bandwidth. All the lovely bandwidth for OBS. Yum, yum, yum. I'm eating the internet. I'm a streaming software. More internet. Lovely internet. Here we are. So 17 for Memoirs of a Crafty House Mouse, which puts them on 34. Not heard from Anxiety Lemon yet. Oh, imagine if they left after that. 18 for Miss and Vista the Squid sequel, which gives them a total of 31. Scroll down, come on. For the lovely internet, you can't look at scores. I'm OBS. I eat the stream. 12 for pizza topping, giving them 21. Question time, giving 18 altogether. Gosh, there's a few of you tonight. 17 for the friends we made along the way there. Anxiety Lemon have 18. Oh, I don't think anyone's beating that, are they? I'm Smarticus haven't put theirs in yet, but they can't beat that. Nor can the Manglist Wurzels or Team Gold. So that, let me give it a wee refresh. Yeah, Brian Blessed is in the broadband connection. Have some internet! So, Anxiety Lemon still pulling away in front there. 37 points. Only 3 off a perfect score. Very well done. But let's see who could catch up with them. Crafty House Mouse could very well catch up with them on 34. Anyone else? 32 there for La Birthday Yata. 32 again from the Great Stink. 1,000 Yellow Birthday Cakes on 24. How's Miss Invissa doing? 31. So I reckon we're probably looking at Crafty House Mouse if we're looking for a steal. But let's find out. Here come the answers to the picture round. So I asked you to name the 90s TV show. So I put them next to each other. So that first one, picture one, well, that is Gil from The Simpsons, and then the Powerpuff Girls, Gil, and then the more sign, Gilmore Girls. Funnily enough, the other option I was given for a specialist subject for Alison was Gilmore Girls, and there it is. Gilmore Girls. Question 2 is the totality of life. That's what came up when I searched life in Google Images on top of a Mars bar. Life on Mars. Question 3. You've got 10 versions of heaven, but only the 7th one is in colour. 7th heaven. 7th heaven is picture 3. Picture 4, the number 50 in Roman numerals is L, and original soundtrack is regularly shortened to OST. Lost. That's Lost. Picture 5, this one might fox the Brits. A small hamburger in the US is known as a slider. That's sliders. Sliders. Picture 6. Picture 6. That is a toilet cistern. Take the N off cistern and double it, and you get sister, sister. Sister, sister. Picture 7. Start is fairly obvious. What does a wrecking ball do? They wreck. Start, wreck, and then there's 9 Nintendo DS's. Star Trek DS9. Star Trek DS9. Picture 8. Monday to Sunday. That gives you week. 2:30 p.m. NYC. Well, this quiz begins at 2:30 p.m. NYC, which is known as Eastern Standard Time, EST, and that is Link, the hero from the Zelda games. The weakest link. Remember the weakest link? When every TV program was the weakest link, when you'd turn on the telly and go, I think I'll watch an episode of, for instance, Lost. No, you're watching the weakest link. There was nothing else. If you ever think of noughties nostalgia, just remember, the only television show was Anne Robinson being filthy to people. It was all the weakest link forever. Picture 9. I was thinking about the other day, I was like, why was every TV show the weakest link for so long? Picture 9 then. France frequently diminished to FR, and then that is map of Asia. Frasier. Frasier. And picture 10, a hay bale with the H turned into a B gives you Bay, and that is the Night Watch. Baywatch. Baywatch. Poor Brett there. Poor Brett doesn't think that they're going to pull ahead unless someone else gets 0 on the pictures. Oh, you might do. So, let's see how you're doing. After that, right, I'm already seeing quite a few 10s. 10 for 1,000 Yellow Candles is Devon and Only. 10 for Johann's Back at It Again. 10 for The Great Stink. 10 for 1,000 Yellow Birthday Cakes. Memoirs of a Crafty House Mouse have 2. Possibly not pulling ahead then. But how did the lemony ones do? Refreshing because it's eating my internet. I'm OBS. Lovely internet. Eat, 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 eat. Is that you there, Lemons? Are you in row 15? I think you might be. Yeah, you are. Why has your name disappeared? Well, it looks like... What was your name? Sad Lemons? Unhappy Lemon? Crafty Lemon? Why isn't it showing up? I'm just looking at a still loading screen over and over again. Oh, I can't get enough of this internet connection. Gosh, this is delicious. Working. This is why I try to stream without OBS. Okay. Yep. Top score is 44 for the team who have deleted their team name. What was it? Something Lemons. Anxiety Lemon. Anxiety Lemon. There it is. It's popped back up. Winning with 44 points. Congratulations, Anxiety Lemon. You win tonight's quiz. But there is, of course, the best team name. And I'm going to give best team name to... Ooh, oh, it's a tough one this week. Okay, this one made me laugh, so I guess it wins. Cake My Day! Congratulations, Cake My Day! You win the best team name. Hey, thank you all so much for playing. I will be back next week. As ever, with a quiz. Do make sure you pay for this one if you haven't already by going to ko-fi.com/FelixTrench and dropping a couple of quid per player in the jar. £2 per player. Please, thank you all very much. I will see you next week. I'm off to buy a tin of crab. See you in August. Bye! How do I sign out again?